representatives from every NBA team on hand to check this action out.
And that can obviously put a lot of pressure on these young guys. But, of course, performing when there is pressure is a big part of what they're hoping to be paid to do. So we'll get a chance here today to see who rises to the top.
And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And, guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Noel?
You look at Noel, guys, he's an athletic, bouncy, 6'11" big man with a 7'4" wingspan. No wonder he's been a dynamic shot blocker before he arrived in the NBA, and now it's just a matter of getting bigger and stronger.
You know, I love the fact that he's always turned up. His motor is excellent. Now, he's got to recover from that ACL injury, but I tell you what I saw of him as a shot blocker, a guy who runs the floor, rebounds both backboards, and is a pretty good passer right now, and I think will smooth out and expand his offensive game. Keep an eye on his development. He could be a very impactful player.
Well, guys, how about the anticipation for this year's rookie showcase? When you look in the stands, the celebrities, the stars, they're everywhere. You got press, scouts, GMs, and then you add in the players and the fans. I mean, the buildup and the excitement for this exact game, where so much is riding on the performance of these young and talented players. I've been looking forward to this for a while.
Me too, Steve. You can really feel the buzz in the air. I mean, people have been talking about the players and what's to come of the upcoming draft, and there's an awful lot to be excited about this time of year.
The Stars shooting their first free throw of the game.
And, you know, when you look back to last year, guys, we got to see Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal. And you're talking about some elite talent that entered the NBA for the 2012-13 season in last year's showcase.
You're talking about guys that really entered the league with a bang. I mean, you got to add in Jared Sullinger to the list because he was productive, but also he and I share the same college matriculation, the Ohio State University. And what a great rookie year we saw from Dion Waiters. And it's great to see all the best and the brightest young prospects in one place going at it 5-on-5.
Yeah, there's only so much you can really gather from shooting drills and running through cones. Nothing beats the real thing, that's for sure.
And here is Burke after the three-pointer from Muhammad. Burke defended by Carter Williams.
Michael Carter-Williams, a 6'6" point guard out of Syracuse, very athletic, able to get into the lane and finish inside. Just has to improve his jump shot. That was his shortcoming at the collegiate level.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to McLemore. Shot, no good. Nice D from Noel. The Leeds trail by 3. And back to Carter Williams, a sophomore last season at Syracuse, but he's actually 2 years older than most in his class. He'll be 22, Clark, by the time the NBA season starts.
And you know, that's something the GMs will definitely take into account. It's not just how good of a player you were in college, but also how good were you for your age. I think sometimes GMs get a little too carried away with that. Can a guy play? Age shouldn't be a factor.
He's off on the second.
Very surprising to see Nerlens Noel here at the pre-draft showcase. Of course, tore his ACL back in February, underwent surgery shortly thereafter. Normally there's at least a 6-month turnaround, but here he is.
Buckets. Nice D from Carter Williams.
Got a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
They grabbed their own miss. He feeds it to McLemore. Dishes it to Len. And it's blocked by Zeller. He kicks to Carter Williams. McLemore. And a miss there on the triple.
Tough to hit that shot when you got the defense right in your shirt.
Talk about Nerlens Noel, about how the talent pipeline out of Kentucky has continued to filter these great players into the NBA. A top pick for the Wildcats, and still, this is actually a pretty lean year.
Yeah, just 2 potential picks in Noel and Goodwin. How about back in 2012, though? 6 players drafted out of Kentucky. Back in 2010, 5 of them.
And so, here are the elites after the made shot from McLemore. Good. Timeout called here, the first for the Stars.
And, you know, when you talk about this showcase game, the question is always, how much should GMs weigh this single game versus the player's entire body of work?
And I've sat in that chair, Clark, and I think the entire body of work is important. You can't, as a scout or GM, you can't let one game really determine your opinion of a player.
The Leeds trail by 7. Burke, the pass to Buckets. It's stolen by McLemore. And here's the break. Here's Carter Williams. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. The Stars shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That's good from Carter.
And you know, by the way, guys, I love the fact that this game is being held right here in New York. Talk about being the center of the media universe.
Well, Steve, I even saw some cameras flashing before the game taking pictures of you, my friend. You've reached celebrity rock star status, even in your understated way, man. Unbelievable. And really, New York is the mecca for all things big. We know that. And the way the NBA has grown in popularity over the last few years and decades, no shortage of opportunities to get to learn about the league and what all of the teams are doing to try to up their chances for success in the upcoming season.
On the court right now for the Stars. Bennett is up there with Len. Then it's McLemore. Then there's Muhammad. And it's Carter Williams in at the 1 spot. Nice ops and determination that time, Clark, to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Here's Carter Williams after the made shot from Buckets. And here is Carter Williams. 14 points for him. Elbow shot. Elites with the rebound.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And some changes here for the Elites. Olenek, he's checked in for Noel. And it's Oladipo in for Porter.
And you know, there was a time when it might have been hard to get all the top prospects in one gym together to go head-to-head.
Yeah, fortunately, those days are in the past. And for those of us who love the game, it's really such a treat to see these young players come out and compete.
Now, here's McLemore. Lock at 6. The Stars need to get off a shot. Hits the bucket. 16 points for Michael Carter Williams.
He's certainly turning some heads with his play thus far.
Yeah, maybe showing he's been a little overlooked, but he's been impressive here.
Oladipo dishes to Burke. The 11-footer. Len grabs the board.
Plenty of pressure in a game like this to impress. He hasn't.
No, the pressure might be getting to him, but you know, everybody's in the same boat here.
And it's Buckets with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Carter Williams kicks to McLemore. Len sets a screen for McLemore. 5 to shoot. Here's Carter Williams, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Now it's a 7-point Stars lead. Burke to pass to Buckets. And the shot is good. Buckets got 11 points.
And he's managing to do what everyone hopes to do, and that's really demonstrate his talent.
Yeah, it's been a good showing for him. A lot of pressure in a game like this, but it seems to have brought out the best in him.
Hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kickball. And some changes. .46 seconds left to play in the first half. It's stolen by McLemore. The dish to Carter Williams. That's good. Carter Williams has got 20.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Larkin. There's the pass to Noel. Kicks it to Porter. Defended by Muhammad. Porter, no luck.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Now the feed to Bennett. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Here's Larkin. No good. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Stars lead by 5. Time now for the half.